Anytime I start a video out and I say meet Carla or meet anybody, so the information is 100% true, coming directly from either the woman or her parents or her boyfriend or fiance or whatever. The story itself is true. Ignore what's on the screen. I'm just putting up something on the screen to visualize what the story is. I am in severe pain. If you could tell me what I could do. I think I'm overdoing this trying to exercise. And I don't mean I'm lifting weights and doing push-ups and all that sort of stuff. I'm coming from laying on my bed 99% of the day, and it's been 6 years. I have something like a tailbone bruise, tailbone fracture, broken tailbone, something like that. So when I sit, I'm in pain. I'm sitting here making this video in pain. Physical therapy, when I did take it, said do leg lifts, do sit-ups, and do pelvic bridges where you raise your pelvis up. I've just started back to doing these exercises myself, so I'm starting with just doing a knee raise. I'm in pain from my neck down, but it also means I'm sitting. I've moved my computer to the living room, so I'm sitting at a desk to simulate that I'm actually a human being and not bedridden. But I think it's probably too much too soon. You tell me. I know some of you are doctors. If you could donate to my channel, that would be really appreciated. Oh, Hans, every time you leave me a message, it really brightens my day. Thank you so much. Hans always donates to me. And he leaves little messages like it says, why you're donating, and he leaves the funniest stuff. I won't say what, so you all won't copy him. You could come up with your own. Meet Bonquisha. She loves men. Bonquisha Chandelier Jackson Washington is sick and tired of her current man, not proposing to her. So, with camera in hand, she goes live on Instagram. She gets 100 viewers, and then she rushes to confront her man, who just got home as she heard the door open and shut. When are you going to marry me? She said to him, and then looked at the camera. Her man turns around and says, do you know? Hold up. Are you live streaming this? Yes, she screamed. Bet. And he turns to the camera and says, do you all know how many baby daddies Miss Ebony's sister Slay 9000 has? She says, 5. What that got to do with it? When are you going to propose to me? He turns to her and says, 1 baby daddy is too many. 5 is ridiculous. I am never going to marry you. And she says, oh, so I'm just for fun? You don't even care about me? And he goes, no, I care about you. I'm living here. I care about you. I have feelings for you. But I am never, ever going to marry you. She said, well, now that's messed up. You're just going to use me for fun and never marry me. And he says, you have 5 baby daddies. 1 is too much. Now, I'm thinking, with 5 baby daddies, these men must be coming and going to check in on their child, right? Obviously, by the way he's talking to her, that they do come over, that they do check on their child, and they probably say something to her because they made a child with her, right? Something did happen there, right? They did get intimate, right? So they probably feel at perfect liberty to say something flirtatious with her. Why? Of course, to keep her on their good side, or to be on her good side, so they don't know, so she doesn't do something crazy. And they're not living in a mansion, so she's obviously not getting thousands of dollars in child support from them. Did you know that black people, for the most part, do not officially go to the court and demand child support? That is a very common thing for black people. That is not to say that the man does not give child support. It's just that they don't officially, legally get child support. I have another story where the guy had been giving the woman $500 a week for support of his child. They had never gone to court. She thought she could go to court and get more money from him. He said, don't do it, but she went anyway. And so the court, after calculating, ordered him to pay a total of $135 per month. Now, why was he able to afford $500 a week? I don't know. Versus what the court calculated? I have no idea. But because she did that, it stirred up vindictiveness on his part. So he didn't continue to give her $500 a week. He gave her exactly what the court ordered, which was $135 a month. I assume that she probably was listening to her girlfriend, and her girlfriends told her that she could get all this child support from her man because he was stiffing her. That happens all the time. The woman tries to publicize the relationship, adds friends, family in the middle of the relationship, and she always ends up losing. The problem is, even when she loses, she doesn't understand that she lost. You should divorce that man. You lost. He's no good. You lost. You need to check in with your man. Are you his slave? You lost. And you don't understand that you lost. Your mother has nothing to do with your relationship. She either raised you to know the difference between right and wrong, or she did not. Coming back when you're 25 and trying to teach you something is too late. And you asking her advice on your relationship is a fail, because your mother is from a different time period. She has no idea what is going on today. And I don't care how smart she is, how in tune she is not a woman of today. Asking your mother advice on a relationship today makes no sense, and it's doomed to fail. Asking your friends, doomed to fail. Bumquisha live streams confronting her man about when he is going to propose to her, and he says point blank, okay, I'm gonna say it to the world, I will never marry you. You have 5 baby daddies. Nobody is going to marry you, and I'm not going to marry you either. If you find a man, I will come see this man and stop him from marrying you. That's how much I believe in you not getting married to anybody. Because I guarantee you lied to him and didn't tell him that you have 5 baby daddies, and that's why he's proposing. 5 baby daddies means 5 potential risks that something could happen, and you get upset and you call all 5 of the baby daddies to come over and do something to the man. That's what that means. And when you're handing out your attention, 1 through 10 is going to be all of the children and all of the baby daddies first, before the new man. That's what that means. And if at any time you get upset, you're going to call all the 5 baby daddies, all of your cousins and brothers and sisters and dad, you don't have a dad, and your mom and all of your aunties who are all also single mothers. That's what that looks like. He said he will never, ever marry her. He said, I have feelings for you. That's why we're living together. But yes, if you want to say that it's just for fun, it is just for fun. If that's what it means, just for fun versus marriage, and there's no in between, and there's no gray area, okay, then you are just for fun. I am never, ever marrying you. And still she couldn't handle it. It didn't click with her.